Hello there everyone and welcome back to another Muunilinst mock update. This one is obviously a very different one and a very exciting one, so there's no actual progress in this video, so I apologize, but you're going to want to stick around through this video because this is a massive update to Muunilinst and announcement essentially for Muunilinst. So first off, I do want to say that you guys are expecting a finale, and I've kind of been teasing that for the past few months, and I do apologize for teasing that finale and then not really going through with it yet. There's been numerous things, delays, including the not being able to buy the new accessory packs because I need to get a bunch of figures for the finale, obviously. I'm waiting on parts to finish the rest of the speeder bike. So all of those things on top of what I have finally decided. I've been throwing this idea around for a long time. Some of you guys, if you joined the streams in the summer, had heard me talk a little bit about this and kind of throwing around different ideas. So essentially, all things go well, Brickworld Chicago will be happening this year in the summer. Brickworld Chicago hasn't happened since 2019. So that's the last time I was at a Brickworld. That's when I brought Siege of Mandalore, and that was epic. That was a ton of fun. Now, my original plan was to have Muunilinst finished about this time, right? The finale would come out around this time, and I'd be done with it, and that's it. Now, Brickworld is still months away, and if I were to finish Muunilinst right now, I wouldn't have any update videos or really many large-scale mock updates until Brickworld, or like past Brickworld, so I wouldn't have any update videos unless I tore apart Muunilinst and started a new mock, and then tried to get that done by the time Brickworld Chicago rolls around. Essentially, I'm looking at Muunilinst and I'm loving building this so much, and building Muunilinst has always been a dream of mine. The 2003 Clone Wars was something whenever I would go to my local Family Video, that's used to go to Family Video all the time, a local place where you could rent movies and TV shows and stuff like that. In the 2003 Clone Wars Part 1, they always had Part 1 there. I had Part 2 on DVD, but I didn't have Part 1, and they always had Part 1 there, which included the Battle of Muunilinst. So every time I went there, I would try to get it, and it would normally be checked out, but I would always try to get it whenever it was available because I just love the Part 1 of 2003 Clone Wars, and especially Muunilinst, because it's so epic. And ever since I've been into LEGO, my dream has always been to build something like Muunilinst. The tall buildings, the snipers, and the urban combat, the large-scale speeder bike charge in the battlefield, and just all these awesome things. Fordo in his squad going down the city streets, all these things that I've always dreamed of building. And over the past year, almost a year, last year I think I started in February maybe on Muunilinst, I think. So it's almost been a full year, and it's been awesome to be able to work on this and dream come true in terms of just from my childhood always wanting to build something like Muunilinst. And it's awesome, it's humbling, and I'm having a ton of fun, and I appreciate you guys following along and commenting and giving feedback and tuning into the live streams. So that all being said, Muunilinst needs to be done justice, and it needs to go to a convention. So I decided Muunilinst is coming to a convention, and that's going to be Brickworld Chicago. Now the hard part is I did not build this mock with the intention of bringing it to a convention because I started it last year and Brickworld got canceled. So this mock, I have to figure out how to take it apart and transport it, but that's a problem for another time. This mock is going to go to Brickworld Chicago. That is my goal. In its form right now, I think it would still be awesome and presentable to bring to Brickworld Chicago. But as I mentioned earlier, if I just called it quits right now after the finale, I wouldn't have really any videos to upload for mock updates until Brickworld was over. Not going to do that. So I don't know. This may be a big mistake. This is a big risk for a lot of different reasons, but I'm going to expand Muunilinst, guys. I want to expand Muunilinst, adding in 4 more base plates in total, so 2 more gray base plates wide and 2 across. I want to add in the giant tower with the cannon at the base. I think that's such an iconic thing for Muunilinst, and not having it in this mock, I keep looking at the mock behind the buildings. I'm like, man, how cool would it be if the tower was just overlooking the whole city and we had the cannon in the back, and maybe I tried to have Fordo and the boys like climbing up the cannon or something like that when they set the charges to try to blow it up. Muunilinst is so iconic and so epic that it needs to be done justice, and I think without expanding this mock and making it larger, and without the cannon or the giant tower, I don't know if the mock's been done justice yet. I've never seen a large-scale Muunilinst brought to a convention before, so if I'm going to bring this to a convention, I want to go all out. I want to give everything I can on Muunilinst and make this one of the best mocks ever, and I want to put my heart and soul into this mock even farther. And that's going to be by adding in the cannon, as well as hopefully some more buildings surrounding the cannon and the tower. So I want to have the tower in the middle. of the new section, and then buildings surrounding it, kind of like the buildings I've built right now, maybe a little modified, a little different, stuff like that. I want to add this in, so then I'll have update videos for you guys throughout the winter, rest of winter and spring leading up to Brickworld Chicago. So hopefully you guys are okay with me expanding on Muunilinst. Maybe some people are ready for me to move on to a new MOC, but I'm just not quite ready yet. I think there's remarkable potential, to quote Director Krennic, in expanding Muunilinst. There's more things I want to build. I want to add on to this MOC and make it even more epic, so when I do bring it to Brickworld, it's done justice. I'm envisioning what the MOC will look like with the cannon and the tower, and I think it'll be really epic, and I think it'll be a fun addition to the build series, and overall I think it'll just be a positive thing to include in the MOC for Brickworld Chicago. That being said, this is again a big risk because first off, just financially it's going to be big because I've used up most of my Muunilinst parts on the portion of the MOC that you guys have already seen. So I'm going to be needing to order a lot more pieces, which means there may be a slight delay until you get another episode of Muunilinst because I have to wait for all these parts to come in. I'm making a bunch of large orders, big bulk orders for the buildings and all the plates and everything that I'm going to need to hopefully get started on the next section of Muunilinst. So it's going to be a little while till all those parts come in. Once they do, and once I have some free weekends back from college, I'll be able to start the series back up and get the ball rolling again. So expect a little bit of delay. I don't think it's going to be a huge delay, but maybe a week or two, and we'll see once all the pieces get in and I'm able to expand on Muunilinst. So that's the big announcement for Muunilinst. I'm going to expand it to add in 4 gray base plates in total to the end of the MOC, add in the giant tower and the cannon and then the buildings surrounding it, and bring the whole MOC to Brickworld Chicago 2022. This is going to be a huge undertaking. I'm very excited. Nervous, very, very nervous, but I think it's going to be really fun, and I'm excited to get those parts in and start to work on the update videos. So I apologize for not having a finale ready for you guys. I was working towards it, and I just came to the decision that I really, really want to expand this MOC and make it the best that I can make it and take it to a convention. So that is what I am thinking. I hope you guys are excited with this. I hope you are okay with it. You guys have been great on the support throughout the year on all these Muunilinst MOC updates, and it's been the most successful MOC update series I've done so far on the channel, and I'm very happy and very excited and just very thankful for you guys for commenting, liking, joining into the live streams, all that stuff. It's been incredibly fun, and I'm excited to continue this next chapter of Muunilinst and making this one of the most epic Star Wars battles ever in LEGO form. I'm just so excited to get to work again and have the epic speeder bike charge, have awesome infantry combat, have General Kenobi fighting up front with the speeder bikes, have Fordo and his boys scaling the tower or walking through the city streets. There's just so many opportunities, and the cannon and tower hopefully will be pretty cool. It's going to bring along a set of challenges, but I'm ready for it, and I'll have you guys help me out in the comment section below with all of your feedback. So let me know what you think. Am I out of my mind? Probably yes. Is this a horrible idea? Maybe, but I'm taking it. It's ambitious. I'm going to try it, and I hope you guys are excited. So hopefully that all made sense. My rambling probably didn't help, but hopefully I was able to get all my points across of why I'm going to expand Muunilinst and the goal of bringing it to Brickworld Chicago 2022. So hopefully it all makes sense. Hopefully you guys are excited. I'm excited to get started. And as always, leave your feedback in the comment section below. Hope you guys have a great day, and may the Force be with you always.